Hey, family and friends. Good afternoon from Mexico City. Just wanted to do an update for our first quarter of 2013 here in Mexico and what's been going on with our family and with ministry. Just want to share a couple of things. First, God is faithful. The second thing is God is moving. And then thirdly, I'd like to talk about some prayer requests. The first thing, God is faithful. He's provided for us. I remember the last video update, we were saying that probably Janice and I would not be able to take salary for January and February of this year. And we're going into March now, and God's provided for us. As a matter of fact, the day that I posted that video, I got an email in the afternoon from our accountant in California. They said, "Hey, these are the numbers that came in," and it was more than double what we normally get. And so we expect December to be the worst, but actually it was the best month we've ever had ever. And I just thank you for your support and your kindness and generosity. Please keep it coming. God has also been faithful with us and just our prayer lives. Individually, I've just been waking up every morning, and I get on my knees 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Just the Spirit wakes me up, and I just say, God, here I am. What do you want to say? I'll do whatever you ask me to do. And I know God, is pleased with a humble and obedient heart. So that's just a posture that I've been taking. I just want to encourage you guys as well, maybe to even take that same posture in your prayer lives. Um, we also had recently an incident with two girls running away, and we're in the process of looking for them. We haven't physically found them yet, but we have a suspicion that they're with their family members, and the family members just aren't being very forthright about the fact that they're with them. And so we're going to get the local authorities involved and see what happens from there. But to this day, all the girls that run away, we always find them. It's just a matter of time. So please pray for his faithfulness to continue to show in that means as well. Um, God is moving in three ways. I got to most recently share at the U.S. Embassy here in Mexico on a panel. I got to speak at a radio station with a panel of people, and also Brazil. This evening I'll be leaving for Brazil. The embassy, we got invited to speak to the embassy. The U.S. ambassador was there as well, with a panel of an NGO, an awareness organization, or an awareness film on trafficking that happened to win awards with UNICEF and MTV Exit and the DOJ. And I really see that it's critical for collaboration. I don't know if you guys know, Thomas Edison, he started over 200 companies just so that he can collaborate with others. I think so that he can come up with his light bulb. I think most of us think that he just all by himself spent all this time in his lab trying to figure out to make this light bulb. But he actually created 200 companies so that he can relate to other people in order to be able to come up with this light bulb. And so we saw ourselves as a grassroots organization, large NGO, international NGO represented, as well as this film, producer of a film, and DOJ, and just government, and also the church, because actually the first three, the grassroots organization, NGO, and the producer of the film, were all friends, really close friends, and we all go to the same church here in Mexico. And so, and also the pastoral team was there at the presentation. Seeing these five components work together and collaborate together is going to impact society and change culture and change society and change government. So we're really excited about that. We're actually taking that same model and moving that into what we'll be doing to really help to catalyze some work from Brazil. I'll get into that in a second. This past Monday, I got to go to a radio station and sit with a panel of people from the UN, Human Rights Organization, Human Rights Department here in Mexico, as well as a government agency, along with our friend Scott Hill from that international NGO, and working together and talking about that and just getting the awareness out there. But to be able to have that opportunity was an amazing means to be able to get the word out there about what we do. Um, So Brazil, everybody asks me, well, what's going on with Brazil? Well, we're seeing and seeing how this works. The collaboration between these organizations, these five: the church, uh, NGOs, government, grassroots organization, and awareness organizations, or awareness means the media, and to be able to come together and sit around the same table and to be able to have the same goal in mind without worrying about your branding or what name it falls under. And what we found is that it catalyzes things, it's synergistic, and it really sets things up for significant change. And so we're taking this very same model, meeting with people. There we're meeting with UNICEF. We're also representing that international NGO, that producer friend of that film that won the UNICEF awards and MTV Exit Awards will be with me. We'll have the church represented there, and a young congressman that recently helped write some legislation for anti-trafficking. So today, in the evening, I'll leave for there. I'll be meeting our close friends, Leo and Tachi Rapini, and just to see what God would want to do there in Brazil. Because with the World Cup and the Olympics coming up, there's going to be a huge amount of trafficking happen into Brazil, and prostitution is legal there, and the age of consent is 14 years old. And I've heard stories from friends of mine that where in the favelas, the moms would be prostituting their daughters, their 8, 9-year-old daughters, for $2. So these are things I think great injustices that need to stop. We have an awesome opportunity because right now there are no government-run homes. That legislation that was passed was just recently passed. And as far as ministries are concerned, it was very difficult to find one, but we did find one. But they're not active in the Sao Paulo or the Rio area where it really needs to be addressed. So please pray for us. We've been getting attacked spiritually. I just recently got bit by a scorpion, and I know it's like it may not just seem too big, but for us, scorpions have appeared in dreams and stuff like that that have really represented evil to us. And it was this big scorpion hit me in my foot, and not only that, the sicknesses, unexplained sicknesses, as well as Tachi in Brazil, who's going to be receiving us, been going through the same thing. Um, so please pray for our protection and our health, and pray for God's continual provision for us and the work that we're doing, because I think this next season for us is not just Mexico, but not that we would move anywhere else, but our impact and is actually extending beyond. I'm on calls all throughout the week with organizations that are like in the Philippines and Germany and South Africa, and just encouraging them and to see how we can continually stand together and work together and share resources. So what you're investing in when you give is actually to help end trafficking, not only here in Mexico, but really all throughout the world. Um, so we are falling short every month still. So please give if you can. Also, we just if you're giving and right now, just maybe if you can give an extra $5 or $10, or just ask a friend, hey, do you want to give to a good cause? Here, you want to do something to help fight trafficking here. Um, and then also, we're looking for new prayer partners. I get emails frequently, people asking me to add their friends to our list of prayer partners. So please feel free to add your friends, and because we really need your prayers. Um, so thank you. I mean, God is moving. He's been faithful. Continue to lift us up in prayer. We definitely and desperately need that. We love you guys all so much. We miss all of you. And we know that we stand here with you on the front lines, fighting for his kingdom. God bless.